Hello, thank you for clicking on this video. This is my very first video ever on YouTube, so hi, how are you? My name is Payton McKenna. I've been posting on TikTok for about like a couple years now, and I've just like kind of done that like on the side. I mostly talk about like books on there, but I also just talk about like a variety of things that I like to do and that like I'm interested in. So that's kind of what this page is going to be about. This first video is probably just going to be a couple minutes long, and I'm just gonna kind of like introduce myself and talk about stuff, and then I already have a couple ideas for some other videos, but I just want to do something that's fun and kind of foster my creative side, so this is what that is. So a little about me, like I said, I run a book talk account, so that is my bookshelf over there. If there's any books that you recognize or whatnot that I will be talking about, I believe the next video I'm just gonna kind of like talk about books that like I love, that like I'm kind of like obsessed with, and maybe another video will be books that I dislike, not really obsessed with, though that video will be way shorter than the ones that I love. I mostly read for fun. I'm not too critical, but like there is a point where it's like, how did this book make it past like all the people it has to make it past, you know? I am a junior in college currently. Right now I'm actively seeking like an internship, and I kind of have to like get serious about like my job, and like that's like so scary. Like it's honestly terrifying. Like I'm applying to a shit ton of places and I've barely heard anything back, but it's also like I'm not just doing like some homework assignments or anything. Like this is like, you know, like it's so scary. But that's also really why, like, really, yeah, that makes sense. That's also really why I would like, whatever, that sounded weird as I was saying it. It's also why I'm starting to do this, because I just really want like something to do and have fun with, and like I said, like foster my creative side, but also like if it ends up being something bigger, then that's great, you know, and if it doesn't, whatever. The like year or so that I've spent on TikTok, I've gained 600 followers myself. I had literally started it from 0, so I feel like that's already like an accomplishment like itself, you know. Like I when I hit 500, I was like, oh my god, I'm halfway to 1,000. Like this is insane. Like this is 600 like people, you know. So yeah, like I almost was just like this is where I live, but like I feel like I should like save that, you know, not something you should share. So let me talk about the fandoms that I'm a part of. Let's talk about that. I am a big Taylor Swift fan. I think you could already see the Life of a Showgirl over here, see some stuff up there. I need to like, I'm redoing all like my poster stuff. Also, keep that. I spent so long trying to get that goddamn vinyl case. I almost said suitcase. I originally really wanted the Surprise Song piano vinyl case, and I missed the drop, and then I wasn't like as in tune with like the updates and whatnot. I didn't have Twitter or anything like that to like be like, okay, there's another surprise drop, go. So I missed that, and then I missed the initial drop for that too, because Taylor loves to drop shit when I'm at work or sleeping. I had a tab open on my phone and like the window on my phone open for weeks before I was able to secure that, and once I did, I literally was jumping up and down in my room, and I called my dad like immediately, because he knew how much that I wanted it, because I always talked about it. But I had like alerts on for like I downloaded Twitter. I have alerts on for like a bunch of different like accounts that like watch the store and like have a Discord or some shit or something like that. I downloaded like this app for it and stuff. Like I was like honed in, which I kind of wish that I did that for the Torture Poets department, because I think the Torture Poets department is my favorite album from Taylor Swift. I arguably like I think that's my number one. I don't know the rest of the list, but because each one is good for like different moments in time, you know, or different emotions that you're having. So it's really hard to like pick a favorite, but honestly, overall, for like me as a person, I think the Torture Poets department is just my album. I think it's just amazing. I'm also a Sabrina Carpenter fan. I became a fan in Emos I Can Send era. I will be completely honest about that. Same with Taylor Swift. I became a fan during Red TV era. Though I do want to say that, like, I kind of, like, followed along with her career unknowingly, because, like, her songs were so popular, and especially during Reputation, like, Call It What You Want, I was obsessed with that song, but I didn't realize, like, it wasn't until my junior year of high school that I started being like, oh, like, this is the name of the artist, this is their song, here are their album, you know, like, usually I just, like, heard a song on the radio, and I was like, oh, that's a good song. It didn't, like, connect for me, which might sound dumb, but whatever. Love Sabrina Carpenter. I love Emails I Can't Send. Short and Sweet is also really good, and so is Man's Best Friend. I literally, when I first got the email that she was coming out with Man's Best Friend and, like, the cover, I posted a video on TikTok and was like, guys, oh my gosh, like, I'm obsessed with this, like, this is great, like, this is so exciting. That video got 2.3 million views. People kept arguing in my comments over it about how she's, like, about that photo. We won't get into it, but I was like, what? What? Like, I thought it was I liked it. Like, I was really confused. I think right now on here, this is my little mirror and vinyl, like, setup. You can see what albums I have on there. That just doesn't really correspond to much. I was just like, what album covers feel spring, and that's what I put. I kind of put Midnight's up there because I just, like, really like that cover. I think that was the very first. I bought that one from the Taylor Swift store because I really, really liked it. But I have all of them. I have the clock, but I never got the actual clock thing, which I'm pissed off about. I love Conan Gray. I really love Wishbone. That's, like, I'm just absolutely obsessed with it. And then Wishbone Deluxe is coming out, I believe, April 24th. There's so many dates in April that are, like, significant. I have so many, like, people that I know and people in my family that their birthdays are in April. So, like, that and, like, important dates that are going on. I literally was writing down the calendar for April and I was like, wait, I have something this day, but I can't remember what it is. So we'll just, like, hopefully it comes back to me. Tate McRae, I'm also a pretty big fan of, though I will say I went to the Think Later tour when she came to my city in, I think that was 2024, and then I went to Miss Possessive twice, Cleveland, and the Chicago show, which I spent the weekend in Chicago when I went. I absolutely loved it. I love that city. It was great. Even though I will say, like, I was just visiting. I literally just went, shopped, and, like, ate some food. So that's not, like, a real testament to the city, but, like, when I went, I really enjoyed it. I loved the show. But I will say her recent moves politically have been, like, really pissing me off, honestly. Just not addressing it at all, and I don't think that that's I'm sorry, I have pictures on my wall over here of ones that I took at the tour, so that's, like, kind of what, like, I'm looking at. I guess it gives you a testament to where I lean politically. I am from America, and I don't agree with anything that's going on right now. But I don't want to get too into that. I want to be, I don't really have a platform, so there's not much that I can, like, change or do, but I do want to be, like, a break from there, and I want this to be my break from how shitty the world is now. But back to what I was saying, I feel like since she does have a platform, she could just say something or just address it in some sense, you know, because I did make a video on my TikTok about when she first collaborated with a certain musician. I was like, girl, like, that's, especially having a lot of fans that are a part of the LGBTQ community, and what your, like, two of your best friends being homosexual, like, I don't care what that means, like, business-wise for you. There should be better priorities than that, like, sorry. But I already spent the money and I went to the tour, so I'm not gonna lie about that. Hopefully she just does better, or has a better team or some shit, because, like, that's not really working for her. I'm more of, like, a casual Olivia Rodrigo fan. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm gonna be a bigger fan once her new album comes out, because That happened today. That's when I'm filming this. And I literally accidentally was so early to the posting and to it being on her website that I got a signed CD. And she literally like had posted 20 seconds ago when I had looked. And it was completely on accident. I was like, wait, I've seen some people talk about this. Let me look. And I did. So I'm really excited for it. I'm excited for what she has to say. And I think that she's a really good musician and a really good lyricist. So I can't wait. I really loved Guts. So I also love Sour, but I definitely prefer Guts over Sour, if that's controversial to say. I'm also a fan of Lizzie McAlpine. I really like her music, and I listen to it pretty casually. You know, I think she needs to have more recognition for her musical abilities and for her music itself. But I also like she's in theater and Broadway right now, which is really cool. So yeah. I don't know what a good segue is. If you have any questions, please ask me. Please let me know how your year has gone, because mine's been a shit show. But yeah, I will see you guys later.